Hello friends, so today we're gonna discuss two problems. One bag of tokens and the second one votes to save people. Both of the questions are very much related to each other and they both use the same concept of two pointers along with some sorting. But I will tell you how these both of these questions are related to each other, though these are very different problems. And we will also understand the concept of two pointers. So let's begin with this problem first. So the question statement states that you are given an initial power P and an initial score 0 points and a bag of tokens. So you are having three things: an initial power, an initial score which is 0 points. So score is 0 points and a bag of tokens. Now in the bag of tokens, what you can do here is you can do two potential things. If you have at least token I power, you may play the token face up, losing token I power and gaining 1 point. So the thing is, you can either lose token I amount of power because you have some initial power. You can either lose that amount of power and thus gaining 1 point, or what you can do here is you can, if you have at least 1 point, you can lose that 1 point and gain token I amount of power. So there is a bag in which there are different tokens, so and you have initial power. So let's assume, and you have to find out the maximum points you can get. So I will explain you with this last question. So as you can see, you have the power of 200 and these are the tokens. If you take this, because you have 0 points at the initial, you cannot gain points, power. From the points you can gain power, so you should not have to gain power. Because you have 200 power and these are the tokens available, you can lose your power by 100 and then you can gain one more point, but now your power become 100. I will tell you with this example I've written down here. So now you have initial power 200. You can, what you can do here is you can lose your power by 100, your power will become 100, and this entry will get out of this token list. Now because your power is 100 and the next token is 200, you cannot take this token out of this bag, but you have 1 point now because you have taken this. Now what you can do here is you can take this point and increase your power by this last value. So thus your power will increase by 400 and now it will become 500 and you have 0 points. Now you can take out the first token and your power will decrease by 200, it will become 300, but your token will points will increase by 1, and then there is also one more power of 300, you can make it 0 and the point will become 2. So you have to maximize your points. So the answer of this is actually 2. I hope you understand the question now. So what the concept can be, you have to first sort this array, because after sorting this array you can get the first intuition such that you can start taking your power from the initial. Because it's the lower value, you can easily subtract this value, token value, from your power, and you have to do this until your power get less than or equal to the value at the start, and you increase your points. After that, if you have some points, what you can do here is you can take out the last element and then start again doing, taking out the elements from the start, till that the elements in the array will become empty, or you haven't any options, is that there are no points available, so you can not take out the element from the last. So what you can do here is you can take two pointers, one at the start and one at the end. Now you can compare this value with the power. Because it's less, you can increment your pointer to here. Now delete this and subtract your power by the first pointer value and increment your points. Now match this power with this, because this is greater, you will come out of this loop. You will, at this point, you will see what is the maximum point till now. You will increment your maximum point to 1 before iterating this thing, because at this point you have the choice to decrement your points, because now you are decrementing your points by gaining power. But you have a choice. You will not do this. You can say that the maximum point I can get is 1, because at this point you can get 1 point at max. But you have choice. You can either decrement your points to 0, but the maximum is 1, and you can make this pointer to this point and increment your power to 400. Oh sorry, 500, because it's turned out to be 100, then it will become 100 plus 400 become 500, and so on. Now you will increment this pointer, because 500 200 is less than 500. You will uh, like 500, then the point will become 1, it will become 300, and then again your pointer will come at this point. You will do the same thing, and it will now cross to this, and now I will become greater than j, and thus you will break out of this loop and the question ends. So I'll tell you how the code works. So the code is also very pretty much simple. What you can do here is you can take the input of the points, which is initialized at 0, sort the like vector. L and H defines the two pointer values. This is L, this is H, and then answer is 0, which is actually the maximum point. I have written down as answer. Then while L is less than equal to H, we are just iterating over the two pointers, and these are the two conditions. And then what we will do here is we will take while L length, like the left pointer is less than equal to right pointer, and the power is greater than equal to the token first value, which is the left pointer value. Then we will subtract power value, increment our left pointer and increment our point. When we come out of this loop, we cannot take more power out. We will update our answer, and then if the point is greater than 0 and len L is less than equal to H, left pointer is less than equal to H, what we can do is we increment our power value, decrement our H, and decrement our point. After all these things, when L get bigger than H, we will return our answer, or any of these conditions like get out of bound. So that's the answer of the first question. Now let's move on to the second question now. So the next question statement states that in the board to save problem people, in the ith person has weight people of I, and each board can carry a maximum weight of limit. So there is a board which can carry a maximum weight of this weight. Each boat carries at most two people. So the maximum a boat carries at most two people at the same time, provided the sum of the weight of those people is at most limit. Okay. Return the minimum number of boats you can carry every given person. Okay. And also, as you can see in the constraint, there is no such case in which the person's weight exceed more than the maximum limit of any boat. So it will not happen that the maximum limit of a boat is, like, let's say 5 and the person weight is 100. That case will not happen. So as you can see, these are the people weight and these are the maximum weight. So if you can pause this video and think about it, you can easily see that our main strategy can be, you can place the most heaviest person with the most lightest person in the boat, such that the boat weight balances out. Because if you put two consecutive heaviest person in the weight in the boat, you cannot put them. So you can sort this array, and same, you can put two pointers at the front and at the last. Now what you can do here is, we want to put both of these person in the same boat, so we will sum these numbers, which is 4. But because 4 cannot occur in the same boat because the limit is equal to 3, what will be our strategy be? Our strategy be, put the heaviest one in one boat and then try the next configuration. So the thing is, number of boat will come out to be 1, and then we will decrement our right pointer to this. Now as we can see, 1 plus 2 become equivalent to 3. So we can put both of these in one boat. Our boat number will become to 2, and our both pointer come at this point. Now what we will check here is whether the weight of this is less than equal to 3. Yes, so we can put it in one boat and the answer will turn out to be 3. So that's the thing, you can use two pointers. So that's the trick. While L is less than equal to R, if the people at the left and right is less than equal to the limit, what we can do here is, we can, if it's less than equal to the limit, we will increment the left pointer and the right pointer and increment the total. Else what we will do is, because if the weight of both of these people is more than the limit, we will just increment the right value and increment the total, and we will return out of this loop. I hope you understand both the questions and the logic as well. If you still have any doubts, please mention down in the comment box. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the explanation, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Keep coding. Bye.